Shakespeare said that the devil could cite scripture for his purpose. I could definitely believe that because it certainly seems like he's the one who inspired scripture in the first place. Consider this possibility. The Bible and Christianity were inspired not by God, but by the devil, who is portraying himself as God and Jesus to get people to willingly surrender their souls to him. When you think about it, it's by far more believable than thinking that a benevolent, all powerful God inspired them. If you're someone who looks at the vastness, complexity, and beauty of the world and feels like it must have been created by a higher power, I could definitely understand that. But that should also tell you something else. A higher power who was capable of creating such a wondrous world could not have and would not have created religion. A God capable of such an intricate and magnificent design wouldn't inspire something so flawed and harmful and corrupt as religion. The sheer number of different religious beliefs that are full of contradictions, inconsistencies, and harmful dogmas point to a dark supernatural inspiration, not a divine one. The devil's goal is presumably to be worshipped as God and to lead people to eternal damnation. How better to do that than by presenting himself as a benevolent God of love and forgiveness? And if that's the case, eternity is going to be a whole lot different than what Christians expect. The supernatural being that they'll have to spend eternity constantly worshiping will not be God, and it will not be paradise, and it will be located, let's just say, further south. All religions, including and especially Christianity, are almost certainly man made. But if there is a supernatural inspiration, it would have to be the devil or some other dark, malevolent force. It absolutely could not be a loving, all powerful God. Think about it. If the devil actually does exist, what could he do to cause the most division, conflict, and general mayhem here on earth? More than that, what could he do to get people to voluntarily surrender their souls to him? He wouldn't attack people directly. He wouldn't appear as the devil. If he did that, people would immediately put up their defenses and unite against him. No, he would instead try to fool people into trusting him by presenting himself as a god or gods so they would give in voluntarily without a fight. He would inspire and influence people to create religion.